Hi, I'm back after a while. Here's Dr. Disco. Hopefully he'll calm down. He doesn't bark as much as he used to. If you've watched some of my old videos, but never say never, I guess. Okay, so he gets excited when he hears me talking because he thinks something's going to happen. Anyway, so I noticed that I got an email from YouTube saying that 750 or so people watched videos of mine, and then I was like, oh, okay, I better do another video. So I thought I've done one on JLo before, and I think at that time I was saying that like I was feeling that. Oh my God, here we go. I was feeling that like her thing with Ben Affleck was like, what's his name? Yeah, was like a favor, kind of I kind of felt like she was doing a bit of damage control or what, I don't know. Anyway, so I guess they're not together now. And then there's this whole other legal stuff going on. Anyway, so I thought like not to be like, it's like sorry, it's like more like curiosity about the human condition and like situations we get ourselves into or out of and things like that. And so it's like out of compassion for like life or whatever. That's, oh my God. I definitely spoke too soon. I'm just gonna see if I can grab him something. Or sorry. Hold on. Come here, buddy. Don't be weird. It's funny, like my channel kind of involves food. I was kind of half considering doing like a cooking, some cooking episodes too, because like for some reason really bad at like baking cakes and stuff. So I thought it might be like an adventure, and then you guys could give me advice and stuff. Anyway, so I'm gonna get back to JLo. Yeah. I feel like she may have like one or two, like let's say like a main lawyer and then like the assistant. I'm feeling like the presence of that. And like the vibe I get from like the lawyer kind of situation. Oh, that's cool. There's like a bunch of birds in a line. Yeah, it's getting colder now. I'm in Montreal and the birds are like, okay, it's 10 degrees Celsius. I'm out. Like, and I'm seeing it a lot. Okay, so no, I gave you a snack. That's it. He goes, Dr. Disco goes on the mat near the sink and demands food. I know he needs a bit more training. Come here. Come on. What you got over there? I'm wearing a Canadian tuxedo today, full denim. So right, so it doesn't look good. It feels like there's a lot of negative stuff to go over, like the homework for, and I kind of feel like where her mind is at is like, damage control, like publicist, kind of like her, like she's been in the business a long time, and there are these tools people in her position use to like keep the whatever, the giant airplane, like in the air, kind of. So it's like she wants to skirt around, like avoidant, but also with this, like, I don't know if it's, how people do like optimistic thinking or like manifesting and stuff. So it's kind of like, like, I'm gonna be fine, like that kind of stuff. And I get the feeling like you could argue that's like Pollyanna, like wishful thinking in this case, because like it feels like there's like so I see some things in like colors and or like densities and stuff. So like the information regarding the case feels like very dense. So it's less likely to be like, like, so there's that. Okay. It's like she has no time for like bad news, but like if bad news exists, it's like it's there, like, So, and I feel like she has like either another, like a not lawyer, like confidant or advisor or something like that, that may be feminine. Sorry, the sound that you're hearing on the side is my dog eating a cucumber piece. I hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy that part of the video. I don't have my like good mic plugged in, so maybe you're not getting like the full impact of that. Oh, I should unplug this. Are you even getting audio? I wonder. Let's see. I hope I hope there was audio before this point. Anyway, so yeah, I kind of feel like the advisor person is like has gone through cycles of this type of conversation with her, and it's like, and one more time here, I'm going to say this thing again. For anyone who may care to listen, and she might not care to listen, right? Like there's like her own construction of her world is like fairly well imagined, but that might not correspond with like the rest of us, or you know what I mean, like earthly life, or like, like what you could call reality. Okay. I'm just gonna tell you what I pick up. Like, I'm not gonna be editing. I'm just gonna freestyle it. I kind of feel like, let's say, if she were to go to prison, I feel like she'd be fairly popular or like good at being there, like somehow. I don't know. Like it wouldn't like, there's probably varying degrees of success and no success at life behind bars, but okay, come on. Why don't you take some of these balls and go? Wanna play in the living room? Wanna play? Come here. Look. I guess he finished the cucumber. Anyway, it's a very cute, loud dog. Like, hang on. You want more? I don't know if this is your more. You still have this one. Have this one. my god, it's always got to be like Christmas morning for him. All right. So here we are. I'm seeing her potentially in prison, but like, I don't know if there's like one. I don't know if you like can choose. Like, if someone like her can choose or negotiate to be in like a better climate prison, like like Cabo, or I don't know where. You know what I mean? Like, and I guess it'd be in the States. So like, not in the north kind of thing. So there's like, I don't know, maybe there's different tiers. Who even knows? I guess I've heard of like, are there like VIP prisons or something? I don't know. Anyway, it feels kind of like not socially for her, not like she is okay at navigating that. Okay. So I guess that indicates like a possibility of that occurring if it's like readable. Yeah, I feel like Ben Affleck is like keep my distance. Like, it's not that that happened before I knew her, or like, none of my business. Kind of like, I feel like she's feeling like under stress. Could really like be less diplomatic in her what she wants to say to people. Feeling that. Maybe even wanting to talk directly to the other people involved. But like, I would guess that everything's so monitored. Like, what's the point? But anyway, I feel like there's some direct. Words. Dr. Just go. Please. Come here. Come sit on my lap. Come here. Oh my god. I should make him like a just five-tiered dog biscuit cake to make him happy. Here you go. All right. Come here. I want to go see. What about this? Okay, I'm back. I'm back. All right, so she was like wanting to have direct conversations with people who are in trouble that are like link her to the situation. There's some like press like nipping at her heels, like, we really want to interview. It's like they're very determined. And there's like at least 2 to 3 maybe outlets of that sort that are just like using like maybe forceful negative tactics in order to pressure her to comply. But she's like, I feel like she's not doing that. Like, she'd be more likely to want to retreat into her own like world where she, you could call it a creative space or an imaginative space that then informs what she does in the physical. So like, next time I get on, I'll make sure my daughter is taking care of him. Okay. So, Jill. I think she like reads like stuff people write on social media and can be like, you know, like maybe takes it more seriously than people who would ignore that stuff. I love you, but you're being a little tired right now. Let's go. Up. You want to have your real food? Okay. Oh my goodness. So, okay, just wrap it up. Okay. Like, I feel like there's a couple of people I heard, like if she has a label, like a music, or like management for music, movie, like kind of stuff. I feel like sort of at least two kind of agent people like that who are just kind of like, what do we do? But because they're not her, and because they might be kind of like callous LA people or like New Yorker, like just kind of like, you know, like not like American Psycho, but like, you know, like that kind of business, like, you know, it's not me, like it's, you know, like basically their job is shuttling money from here to there, and like they've been in the business long enough that they're not like sensitive or vulnerable people. You know? Oh my god, Dr. Disco. Come here. Come here. Shh. And so like they're in the picture too, kind of going like, what do we do? What do you want to do? You know, being very neutral about like, well, there's this and like you could do that. But they're not like going home crying about it. Like, and close the doors as I said. Door doesn't really close. Okay. So they're in the picture, and then I feel like she has some relatives who are like, you know, WTF. But then she has this habit of like retreating into her like sort of. Just as an example, I'm gonna just make something up, like sort of like this soft pink, sparkling place, like in her mind. You know what I mean? Like, it's like an out of office email kind of thing. All right, so I'm gonna sort of back away from the details and kind of see like, I mean, I'm just getting the vibe like she may be culpable for something or other, and it may end up leading to some sort of time. And then if that were the case, there would be like a bunch of very like, I don't know, defensive / supportive outcry of like, I can't, like this is so unfair, like why me, like what, like, you know, there's a lot of like 3 or so like very, you know, PR kind of documentary, like a bunch of like outcry stuff to try to create a so I don't know how to say it, like to create a narrative of innocence. And it's like, if justice is like going after the people who stood by and let stuff happen without reporting on it, I feel like that would be part of their case against her. I mean, like earlier in the summer, I did a video on, and I'm not gonna say the word for it, but like, like every 4 years, just so some people might want you to choose them, and you might go in a private booth and check mark their name. Anyway, so then I had my like live video thing suspended because of that, and so I'm not gonna cover that topic. But yeah, anyway, so I'm sort of tiptoeing around this video a bit just from that. But anyway, that's my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this video recorded it all. Like sometimes there's some tech issues, but I'll just check it and see what happens. Anyway, and if you guys want me to cover a certain celebrity reading or a topic that doesn't have to do with what I just mentioned before, let me know and I'll see what I can do. I just don't want to do repeat ones on like the same characters. I get a lot of people asking about Chalamet and what's his DiCaprio and like stuff like that. So it's just like I already did that, and you know what I mean. Like I'm like a huge like Criterion watcher, so I'm not like super obsessed with some of the like Hollywood actors, but like it is interesting to talk about people that are well known so that we can kind of like understand what we're talking about together and like sort of navigate the human experience and stuff like that. All right. Well, thanks a lot, and I will talk to you later.